Hi, it's Mike here, and today I'm going to show you how to install a LapStacker Flex on a rigid manual wheelchair. And the way we install that is horizontally across the frame. So first things first, open up your LapStacker Flex. And I like to lay all the components out so you can see what's in the box. So on this chair, what we can see is there's plenty of space forward of the wheels here, and the LapStacker Flex will install really nicely in between the frame and the brakes. So if you can imagine, you've got two sides of the LapStacker here. You want to take the part of the LapStacker that has the word LapStacker on it, and that needs to be facing forward. So if you imagine that will sit around the frame like that, and the other side will match and clip that together. First thing to check really is whereabouts is the center of your lap. Where is the ideal position for the LapStacker to be? And you want to make a reference on the frame of your wheelchair where that is. So let's just assume in this case it's right about here. What we'll first of all do is we're going to clean off, using the supplied alcohol pad, we're going to clean off the space so that the adhesive Velcro sticks on really nicely. So we're just going to give that a nice clean. We'll do one side first, and then essentially we'll repeat on the other side. The next step is to take one of the Velcro pieces that's supplied, the long Velcro piece, and you want to attach that to the underside of the, what we call the flex strap. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now that we have the Velcro attached to the one side of the flex strap, we're going to put the other piece onto the wheelchair in the position where we noted before. The Velcro acts as an extra bit of security so that the whole flex strap doesn't rotate around the frame. It becomes particularly important with folding chairs where the straps become slack, but more on that in another video. Okay, so now that the Velcro is on both the flex strap and on the wheelchair frame, we can go ahead and attach the two sides together. We've got that one side secured now, and if you notice, the angle of the buckle holder here is slightly angled outwards, and that is to give you a little bit of extra clearance from your cushion. It just makes the friction less. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other side on now. Just repeat the exact same process for the other side of the LapStacker. Now you want to line up the sides so they're in exactly the same position forward or back of your frame. You want to make sure the Velcro is touching the whole surface of the flex strap so there's no air gaps. It'll ensure a really robust attachment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and install the other side now. So again, threading it between the brake and the frame. And as you can see, there's a slight angle outwards. So with both of the sides sitting like that, the next thing to do is to clip the two bottom pieces together with the buckle. It's important not to over tension the straps because you may break the buckles or the attachment. You can then tidy up the strap using the rubber retainers. You'll notice that both of the LapStacker logos are facing forward. It is possible, if you have a crossbar underneath your chair that is in the way, to reverse those. It's really going to be up to you to see how much clearance you have under your chair. But ultimately, if the logos are facing forward, it means that you've got the most clearance from your legs. Okay, next is to clip the top strap together and repeat with the rubber retainer to keep it tidy. And we're just about there. The next step in the process is to take the straps with the buckles on them and thread them through the buckle holders. Lastly, the retainer clip on the side snaps into place, and that will prevent the straps from coming out of your LapStacker. Okay, so that is a LapStacker Flex installed on a manual rigid chair in the horizontal position. This installation used the flush buckle holders. If, for example, you had some clearance issues with your brakes or your side guards, you could use the top buckle holder, which comes with the kit as well, and that provides some more options. I'll share more about that in another video, and cases where you might find that useful. So hopefully that was helpful, and if you've got any questions, as always, please reach out to support. We're more than happy to help.